Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Treasure Trove Tarot, also known here on YouTube as Mystic Moon. Welcome to my second channel and welcome to a Witchy Wednesday reading. I haven't done one of these in a while. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but this week, instead of doing the weekly forecast on Tuesday, I actually did it on Monday. I just decided to tweak things a little bit here and there just because it works better for my schedule. It allows for me to have just more days to do different things. So I just decided to double up for Mystic Moon and Treasure Trove on Mondays. So over on Mystic Moon, you guys will still see the Divine Masculine weekly forecast, and you'll now see on Mondays the weekly forecast, just the general reading over here on Treasure Trove. So just wanted to let you guys know that, okay? So I wanted to make an announcement here. I'm not going to go through the entire deck. I will go ahead and put the information down below. But this is my newest deck. It's called Goddess Awakened Oracle, and I'm going to use it here today. So if you guys are interested, I'll put that link down below where you guys can purchase it. But over on Instagram, I do plan on putting together a slideshow so you guys can see the deck in its entirety. And I probably will do a walkthrough, which I'll put over on Mystic Moon. So anyways, just wanted to show you guys that. Look at how cute this cloth is, you guys. So I went over to Joann's last week and I got some, just kind of kickstart the spooky season. I got, I think, about 5 little fabrics. So what I do is I go to Joann's, usually is where I get all of my fabrics, and I get a yard each. And so I can just spread it out and just use them as backgrounds. But look at, when I saw the cats, I wanted to die. It was so cute. And then of course I had to stop by Michael's and they had a bunch of cool things. So I got this little sign there called Beware of the Witching Hour. So if you guys are interested in watching my home transformation for Halloween, I actually will begin some of my decorating today. My daughter, my assistant, is coming over and we are going to start Halloween decorating. I would have normally done it earlier, but Mr. Moon and I, if you guys didn't know, went to Hawaii for a week. And so I just really wasn't in the mode to do anything before that trip. So now that I'm back, it's like, okay, I'm going to do it. But normally I always start in July. So it feels very foreign to me that I'm waiting until August, It's like everybody's already got, well, not everybody, but a lot of people, fanatics like me, already have their stuff out and I'm just beginning. So very excited. Today's organa is called the Medusa, created by Michelle from Wing and Bell. So I have that there. The decks I'm going to be using here today, I also wanted to just kind of kickstart spooky season. So if you guys are looking to build your own spooky, witchy, collection of oracle or tarot decks, there could be some here that you guys see here today that will be of interest to you. So I'll also put those links down below. I think all of them, except for one, can be found on Amazon, so you can get them rather quickly so you guys can have them. Anyways, let's get into it, you guys. What we're going to do is we're going to actually start off with my Goddess Awakened Oracle and just see what energies want to come through here. What goddess energy wants to come through for our Witchy Wednesday messages. So I actually did a little Witchy Wednesday reading over on my TikTok and Instagram, which, if you guys don't know, I actually have Home Sweet Halloween, which is my holiday channel, as well as Felines and Festivities, if you guys like to see what's going on with my cats. So definitely look for those links below if you guys want to see what I'm doing over on social media. All right, let's look at this energy. Anyways, my point is that I'm wondering if some of these same goddesses will come through today. Okay, so we have Tundra Cutting. Ooh, look at her. She looks very sharp with all of that glass, right? Very cutting energy. So of course this could be positive. It could be challenging. However, it's meant to come through, but we are going to get some additional messages here. But my immediate reaction when I see this is that there could be something that has cut, like something that cuts like a knife, but it's like it cuts both ways. We're either cutting ties, cutting cords, cutting away from things that just aren't serving us, aren't serving our highest good, or we're just becoming more like cutting edge, meaning we're sharper, like the Queen of Swords, for instance. Maybe we're going to move forward with more of that Queen of Swords energy instead of that Queen of Cups energy. Not that Queen of Cups is a bad thing, but she's not always appropriate in all situations, especially when it comes to needing to have discernment or boundaries with people. You are going to need to be that Queen of Swords. So let's just see what this has to do with. Let's get some tarot cards on this. This right here is called the Trick or Treat Tarot. So it's an excellent deck for spooky season. Very cute. All right. What goes with this cutting energy? Oh my. Three of Swords. Okay, so this just confirms, whoever these messages are meant to resonate with, that someone has either broken your heart, tore it into a million pieces, backstabbed you, betrayed you in some way. But Three of Swords always indicates a heartache. It means something really gets to your heart. It cuts you like a freaking knife. So that's what we have. I mean, it's not funny at all. It's just interesting that that came up with it. So that's just what that opening message is all about, is that, yes, something has hurt, right? But it's time to become that Queen of Swords in this situation. It doesn't mean that you're going to cut this person right back or get even. It just means that you're no longer going to allow whatever this heartbreaking situation is to continue. You're not going to do it. You're wising up either this week, or you just have, wised up, and you're just saying, no more. I'm not dealing with this. I'm not putting myself into this situation. Three of Swords can indicate third party for some people. So if you are in a third party situation, this just might mean this week that you're just kind of getting tired of it, and you're just done with the back and forth, and you're not going to put up with it anymore. And so what I say to that is good for you. So let's go ahead and get another card. Oh, it's so beautiful. We have Monarch, Ringleader. Look how beautiful these cards are. When my daughter and I created this deck, and I just was like, blown away. Anyways, so the Ringleader, this is like Queen Bee energy. This is about being in a role where you're in charge. You're taking back your power. You're sitting on your throne. So that's exactly what I'm getting here from this situation. So that's what's needed here. That's what's necessary to become the Queen of Swords, but also to now sit into a position of power, because giving your power over to whatever this heartbreak sadness is, it's obviously not doing you any favors. So yeah, let's see what else. Three of Pentacles. This can be work related, but I am getting here that this has something to do with someone else or other people. There are other people involved here. Threes usually indicate more than one person, obviously, or more than two people, I should say. So yeah, it could be a work situation. It could be that you're not going to deal with a coworker's crap, or being mistreated, or not being paid what you're worth at work, or something like that. You know you're worth more, and so you might be looking for another job or just going elsewhere. This could also be an indication, though, that you're doing really well at work. You're about ready to be promoted. You're in a position of authority and power, and you're collaborating and working well with others. So that doesn't have to be negatively tied to the previous message. This could just be that you're now in a position of power. You're now really going to thrive and shine. You're really just an expert in your field, and you're being recognized for that. So that's amazing. And we have Seer. Ooh, true or false. So there's something that you see, okay? Other people might gaslight you. Other people might doubt you. But you know the truth in a situation, you guys. So I don't know what this is, but you know the truth. And there might be somebody in the environment that's trying to convince you otherwise, but you know better is what I'm getting from this message. So be sure to trust your intuition, you guys. We have the Star. There's bigger and better things out there for you. The Star is raise your vibration, look higher, aim for the stars. You deserve the best. You deserve, like, you're shining. You're a bright, shining star. So are you being treated like a bright, shining star? Are you treating yourself as such? Or are we lowering our standards because we don't feel good about ourselves, or because we're kind of, toxically tied to a situation or person? That could be it. But healing needs to occur is what Spirit is saying here. That's at least the message coming through. Spirit saying that healing is absolutely necessary, and also not all is lost. So if somebody did break your heart, or a situation has basically crumbled all around you, it doesn't mean that your life is over. It doesn't mean that you'll never love again, or that you'll never be happy again. The stars are going to, or are already aligning in your favor, but you do have to see this. You have to see this truth. You have to see that maybe something has happened for a reason, or something might not have been worthy of you or good for you. And so now it's time to perhaps move on and shoot and aim higher for something higher, something better. Interesting. Okay. So that is the opening message. That's just a little preview of those cards. So beautiful. All right. So let's now take a look at the Witching Hour cards. So this is a cool little deck. It's very witchy. Okay. Very witchy. That's the back here. Let's see what the Witching Hour cards want us to know today. We have the propagating energy. So I'm actually going to read from this book because I feel like there's probably something juicy in there that I'm not going to get. But it's the hare moon, and I believe the hare is like a rabbit. All right, so let's go ahead and see number 14. This is propagating energy. Hare moon, full moon, mother. It says this card represents the need to gather in your personal energy. You need to take inventory of all of your unused, or more importantly, your misused power and store it for an essential purpose. Have you ever been in a situation that drains you of your vitality? Is there a specific person you deal with who depletes you? Oh my gosh. Reflect on what parts of your life are diminishing your energy and how to pull that energy back to you to redirect it into a better purpose. Oh my God, this totally resonates. I just feel like this Three of Swords is probably depleting your power, which is why this card is coming up, the Monarch. You need to step into that position of power. You're the ringleader here. Yes, this sucks. Yes, this cut. Yes, maybe it has cut you down. But Spirit is basically saying it's time for you to see the truth of the situation. And the truth is you're very powerful and you have a lot of energy that maybe you're wasting or just maybe even misusing. And so Spirit is letting you know, or I should say reminding you, that there is still life for you to experience and live. I like the fact that she's holding the earth. So that just tells me life. There's still a life to live. There's still a life out there for you. Whatever this was, it's not the end of the road. So that's a very special message coming through. All right. So now let's go ahead and go into the Season of the Witch Oracle, Samhain Oracle. This is an excellent deck for the spooky season. Let's see what our message is today. We have All Hallows Eve. Ooh. So it says, call upon the voices that stir your senses through the night. Cast an unforgiven owl as you stomp your might through the ground. So this is the very first card in this particular deck, and I do want to read it because I feel like there will be some important message here. So just to get the gist of this card, it says, if you have pulled All Hallows Eve, you are being called to summon your inner magic. So not only are we being asked to summon our energy, tap into our energy that's either unused or untapped or maybe being wasted or misused. Now we're also being asked to summon our inner magic. It says the spirit realm is smiling on you and is waiting to be made use of. So some of you guys have these gifts that you're not even either aware of, or that you need to take that energy that you're maybe putting into another situation or person and put it more on yourself. And when you do that, you're going to be amazed at how magical you really are. So this is an opportunity. So this right here is when the thin is the veilest. The thin is the veilest. Wow. The veil is the thinnest. And this is talking about your ancestors coming through, working with spirit mediumship. I don't know why I can't talk. So some of you guys could be very psychic. You guys could be very gifted in picking up on spirits, seeing spirits, hearing spirits, just telepathy, clairaudience, just all that stuff. So there's something here that Spirit is saying that you've got to tap into because it's literally waiting for you to discover it. That's what it's saying here. So it also is talking about maybe working with a little bit of shadow energy or not being so fearful of the shadow. And what meaning working with some dark goddess energy. Okay. And it's like a dark goddess energy it's not supposed to be evil or scary, but it's a darker energy where it's just more, just powerful, or it's just, like a god, like Lilith, for instance. Lilith gets a bad rap. People will say, oh, goddess Lilith, she's actually a demon. But this is about doing your research. Was drawn to Medusa today. Medusa is also a dark goddess, but there's also a story behind, why she became who she became, etc. There's a story. So it is about doing your research on darker energies and not being so afraid or making a judgment on those darker energies. Okay. It's like utilizing both the shadow and the light in your magic, in your gifts, just in your life period. So it's very beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and see what else we need to know today. This right here is called the Everyday Magic Oracle. And it's great because it has a tarot deck that matches with it perfectly. So we're going to tap into that and see what we need to know today. What does Spirit want us to know this Witchy Wednesday? Ooh, we have fire magic. So some of you guys are going to be working with fire, or you're really attracted to working with fire, like candles, or using fire to burn things, get rid of things, etc., to purge energies. Very, very powerful. Okay, so you guys are being called to look into that or work more with like candle magic and flames. This is the Everyday Witch Tarot. Oh, Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups, it's like calling you to who you used to be. Meaning, like, this could be past life energy. Your ancestors are actually calling you, and this is like past life memories where you're going to be picking up on, who you really are, just who you truly are deep down inside, the magic within. This could even be reconnecting with old friends, or I got old flame that just came through. Old flame. If you guys are still holding on to an old flame, there could be something that you're meant to kind of dive into why that person's energy is still with you. It could mean something. It doesn't have to be a bad thing, but it can mean something. And so maybe there's something for you guys to explore through some sort of ritual or magic to dive deeper into that connection or that energy, whatever that is. All right, let's see what else. We have give love. So it's funny because normally when it comes to like holding on to past flames, that can be a negative, that can really hold certain people back. But I'm getting in this instance that there's something that is very divine and magical about this connection. So I don't know if that's going to resonate with you guys. This could be like a twin flame connection or something like that, where we're giving love to this person, to the past. We're forgiving. We're letting go, or we're adopting some sort of unconditional loving practice with this person. We're learning to dance with this person's energy. We've done our shadow work and we've come to a conclusion, like a very nice, healthy conclusion that, what's meant to be obviously will be. If this person's meant to come back, they will. But you're just, kind of spending time empowering yourself and also loving yourself, but also no longer blaming this person or hating this person, really forgiving them and creating this beautiful energy exchange between the two of you. I think that's beautiful. So it's some sort of love magic, but it's about healing and forgiveness. Yeah, look at that Temperance, Sagittarius energy. This is about expanding. This is about expanding your mind and expanding yourself spiritually. This is about adopting some sort of spiritual practice. Of course, you can see she's doing yoga here. So this is about self-care. This is also about meditation and aligning with yourself and just being in that real Zen-like energy. But Temperance is about reconciliation, and it's also about 2 cups. So do you feel like there's a divine love connection here? Actually, there's a divine love connection, and I just am getting here that right now you are being asked to utilize your manifestation or magical abilities in a positive way, like a healing way with this connection. So instead of using like magic, like to manipulate an outcome, it's kind of like we are healing something within ourselves with our connection with our person. So that way we can make room to create more magic in our lives. And I'm feeling here that there could be a reconciliation with someone from the past, like a past flame, a past partner coming back at some point. Very interesting. So it's kind of like preparing yourself by doing some sort of work, shadow work, healing to prepare yourself for this reunion. Okay. What else? Tears of joy and sadness. Yeah, there's a healing here. There is a healing here. So yes, I mean, this could be connected to the opening message of the Three of Swords. Maybe there has been some sort of tragedy. You are, of course, being asked to empower yourself, take back your power and walk away. Yes, because it's not good for you to dump all of your power into that. You are being asked to kind of refocus your power onto yourself. You can see here the cat as well as the woman here, the reflection that she sees, it's different. So she's got to heal something. So tears of joy and sadness. The temperance is, remember I was talking about dark and light? There's something about becoming balanced within both of those energies. You're not supposed to pretend that everything is okay. You're not supposed to say, well, I'm supposed to love and forgive this person because I don't want to be full of negative energy, so I guess that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do affirmations that I love this person, even though you don't feel that way, even though you might still be angry. You are being asked to go deep, deep down and take your time with this healing. Take your time with this process. Don't try to bypass it. Don't try to fake your way through it, because you read things online that say positive vibes and you got to be in positive vibes or else your life's going to fall apart. Bullshit. Your life is going to fall apart if you don't heal, if you don't do the work properly. So I love that this is coming through like this. So whatever you need to make peace within yourself or within a person, that's what Spirit's really calling your attention to right now. Doing that inner work, that real inner work, not the shit that you see on social media. So do the work. It doesn't look the same. It's not cookie cutter. Go at your own pace. Do it in your own way. Oh my gosh, I love this. Look at this, the Hierophant. So this is Taurus energy, but this is also about spirituality. So it's spiritual practice. We can see that people are meditating and doing yoga. It's very cool. There are 3 people here. I do feel like there is some sort of a spiritual connection, love, healing that's taking place here. But the work, though, starts with yourself. And I know I say that all the time and people get sick and tired of hearing that. But yes, there is some sort of focusing on the love that you have with yourself, providing your own cup of love to yourself, presenting, showing up for yourself, doing some sort of mirror work and loving yourself and improving that relationship first. And once you do this, then you're able to draw in either an old connection that's restored or a new connection that's right for you, a connection that's more aligned with what you truly want, because Taurus is about our values and the things that are important to us and the things that we really want to invest in. And so this is like a commitment or a marriage or a long-term connection or relationship. So I just feel like you guys are being asked to make the investment in you, and maybe you have already done that or you've been doing that work for a long time. So this could be an indication to Spirit that there's still some healing that needs to be done, or that we need to just continue to stay focused on this path. The rest will come. It's almost like things come when we're not focusing on it or expecting it. We're just living our lives. So I love that. Okay, what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know here about this situation? Let's see. Let's go into this deck. This one is called what is this one called? I'll put it down below, but this is a newer deck for me. Ooh, we have crystals. And it says amplification. So, and number 11. So this to me is indicating here that doesn't mean that we have to use crystals, because let me tell you guys something. Here, this one is called Oracle of the Witch. That's what it's called. Okay. But look at the artwork. I loved the fact that it was red, white, and black. It just looks so cool to me, and it's like a pencil drawing. But not everybody uses crystals, you guys. Not everybody is into crystals. It was funny. There's like this book or some kind of article I was reading. It was like, what kind of witch are you? Are you a crystal witch? Are you a kitchen witch? Are you a, this witch? And it's funny because I was just like, I know I'm not a crystal witch. I like crystals. They're cool. They're beautiful, but I'm not necessarily drawn to them. I'm actually drawn to other things. So, what I'm trying to say, you guys, is that when it comes to magic, when it comes to ritual, you don't have to use things that other people are using. You do not have to have certain things that other people have. It doesn't have to look that way. It's very aesthetically pleasing and beautiful to look at, things and have things laid out and all, cool and everything like that. But just because you don't have those things doesn't mean you're not freaking spiritual. It doesn't mean that you can't obtain certain results with your magic because you don't have a freaking crystal, a clear quartz crystal. You know what I mean? Use whatever you have on hand, which could just be your own freaking mind, you guys. Your own energy is actually the most powerful tool that you have in your chest. It has nothing to do with objects. It's within you. So I don't know, I just felt like I had to say this when this message popped up. It's not about the objects. It's not about needing to have all of these ingredients. Magic is not about that. It can be a focal point, yes, but you don't have to have those things in order to experience amazing results. So I don't know. I just really love that message. So this is a really cool deck. This deck you cannot get on Amazon. So if you see it on Amazon, it's fake. But this one's called the Trick or Tarot. So I'll put that link down below where you guys can get it. It's a very cool deck for spooky season. Oh, the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn energy, by the way. But the Queen of Pentacles is very resourceful. She works with what she has. That's so cool. So that's really what magic is. I mean, you think about just in the old days when people didn't have the ability to order an herb online, what did they do? They used what they had, you guys, So that to me is just being resourceful when it comes to your magic, okay? So whatever you need to do to amplify your energy, this makes sense to me. If you feel low vibrational, if you don't feel happy, if you don't feel good about yourself, put more focus into what is going to make you feel better about yourself. Because we all know that when you feel happy and good about yourself, when you're in a good mood, it does seem like things just flow, right? When we're in a crappy mood or we're feeling negative, it seems like every corner that we turn, there's a problem. Not all the time. Sometimes we're in a great mood and shitty things happen. But you know what I'm talking about. So this just means whatever we're focused on is going to amplify, okay? And so if you're not feeling good about your body, if you're not feeling good about your health, if you're not feeling good about your living arrangements, a current relationship that you're in, your work situation, etc., what we're being asked to do is to take this inventory and figure out, how are we going to make these changes? What are we going to do? We can't just sit here and pray about it. I mean, we can pray for the wisdom, we can pray for the motivation, we can pray for certain signs, etc. But spirit is not designed to do the work for us. We do have to co-create with spirit. It is a reciprocal connection. So we're being asked to be resourceful, to look around, take inventory. I love that she's got all these pumpkins around her. It's like a pumpkin patch. Let's figure out what's growing. What kind of pumpkins are growing around us? What does this patch represent to us? Do we like what's popping up or do we not like what's popping up? What can we do to change this? So yes, we are being asked, what can we do to make certain changes that are necessary? Let's start taking steps. Let's not make excuses or blame. Sometimes we can do that, but let's take that inventory and figure out, are we happy or not? Ritual magic, initiation. Yeah. Ritual. So yeah, there is something about doing a ritual, you guys. So ritual can be important. We don't have to have it look like this. You do not have to sit in a circle with a crystal grid around you. You don't. But ritual is anything that you do where you focus your energy. So if that means that you set up, let's just say, a special space. You set up a special space and you light a candle in that special space. That is a ritual. That is a ritual right there. If you go outside every single morning, or you go out at night to watch the stars or look up, that is a form of ritual. It's just something that we do, over and over again. And so that becomes special. That energy is amplified when we do that particular thing. So maybe some of you guys are thinking about building an altar or doing something specific every single day, like waking up and meditating, or going to a temple or something like that. Whatever this is, Spirit is asking you to definitely lean into that and do that and focus more of your energy on that particular thing, because this will grow in abundance. This will get easier. It will get better. Things will multiply. Things will grow. But we've got to it's kind of like doing an exercise. You're not going to build muscles or lose weight if you're not going to working out, going to the gym. If you're just sitting around and you're not eating right, then nothing's going to change. So we do have to put in some work, is what Spirit's saying here. Love that. Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is an idea, for one, but it means that this has something to do with earthly changes. So some of you guys are looking to change your physical body, your health, your appearance, or you're looking to change your physical circumstances, whether that means money, because that's what pentacles are, money, your income, where you're living, where you're investing, etc. Okay? So there is some sort of an investment. There's an idea that you have. There's a starting point here. This could also be mother with child. I am getting that as well. There could be something that you're trying to do. Maybe you want to have a child, or maybe you're tending to your garden, which is a part of your family, your children. So you're, just trying to take care of yourself in the midst of taking care of others. So there does need to be time that you do set aside for yourself to take care of you. That would be very important. Okay. But what I'm getting here, though, is that the Page of Pentacles is the coin that you're holding, and it's kind of like taking a coin and putting it in a slot machine. So at some point, we're putting something in to get something out. So there needs to be this dedication. There needs to be this energy that's put into this, whatever this is, so it can amplify, so it can grow. So what I'm getting here is that if you guys have a particular goal, don't quit before the miracle occurs. The Queen of Pentacles is very abundant. So this to me is something is growing right now. Keep at it. Keep going. This will eventually pay off in your favor. I love that message. All right. What else do we need to know? Let's look at this energy. What else do we need to know? All right. We've got these decks right here. We've got the Witch's Wisdom Oracle cards. I love this fulfillment, chalice. And this is really cool to me because of this image that just came through. She's holding a chalice. She's holding a cup. This is about your own fulfillment, fulfilling your own needs, loving yourself. So when our cup is full, we're not necessarily looking for anyone else to fulfill our cup. It will add to our enjoyment and fulfillment, but it's not another person pouring their all and filling an empty cup. When we're working from an empty cup, what's going to happen is if that person takes away their love or their attention, we're going to be emptied again. So that's why it's very important to come to each situation in your life with a cup, basically filled with at least something. Okay, you just don't want to show up with an empty cup. Fill it with something. Okay, so this right here is called the Cats Rule the Earth Tarot. Something is coming, you guys. Four of Wands. Four of Wands, look at that, 1111, baby. And I love this because this was the 11 card here. This is about amplification. So some kind of energy is being amplified as we forgive, as we process our pain, we are going to experience joy. There is going to be a positive outcome here for some sort of loss or some sort of situation that's gone sour. We have 2 people that are in a commitment, 2 people that are happy. The 1111 card can sometimes, 4 of Wands, indicate twin flame reunion. So that could be for some of you guys. There will be fulfillment at some point in a divine love connection. It's very beautiful. All right, let's see what else we need to know. But, 4 of Wands just as a whole is a card of a foundation. Celebration. You've made it. You've done good job. So keep doing your healing. Keep loving yourself. There is going to be a payoff here. Ooh, we have Guardian. Familiar. So this doesn't have to just be a cat, you guys. Your familiars, your guardians could be your guardian angels. This could be your guardians on the other side. My Chibos, we know, is one of my spirit animals on the other side now. He was here with me with my 10 cats for a very long time, but he's on the other side now, but he's still here. So this can be in spirit. This can be physical animals. Again, it doesn't have to just be cats. These could be dogs. These could be freaking bugs, whatever is important to you, whatever speaks to you, those are your familiars. So this is about guardians, basically being guarded and protected or guided during your magical practice or just you living your life. Oh, we have 2. Oh my gosh, the 3 of Swords. Look at this. The 3 of Swords came up at the very beginning of the reading. So what I'm getting here is that there's some sort of communication that is actually being brought to you. It's claircognizant energy or spiritual downloads, telepathy, because the Page of Swords is communication. You are being communicated by this guardian about this heartbreak, this situation. I'm also getting, though, for some of you guys, that you could be telepathically communicating with this person that you had a falling out with. So maybe right now that it's time to just step away and focus on your own healing. And maybe also deep down that at some point down the line you guys will reconcile. So that it's like you're trusting in divine timing. Interesting. But the Page of Swords is information. The Page of Swords is information coming to you about this sadness, about this heartache. And so you guys have guardians that are protecting you or guiding you when it comes to this heartbreak or this sad situation. Trying to protect you and to help you navigate this particular journey. Oh, that's so beautiful. All right, let's get one last card with this. We have Spring, Watchtower of the East. So your garden, your garden will bloom again. Spring to me is life. Spring to me is living. It's growth. It's also abundance. And I've gotten that energy here that your garden, you will experience that abundance if you're not already. Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is work, your craft. So if you guys have a particular talent or a particular skill set, something that you like to work on, this to me is saying that this is in a growth period. Keep working, keep focusing on your craft. It might even entail that you guys want to go back to school and study something specifically. Keep at this. There is a payoff here. But you have to make the investment now in order for there to be payoff at a later date. So Spirit is just reminding you of that fact. That does make sense. All right. So now we're going to go into our last messages. This right here is called what is this called? Let me look. This is called the Witch's Kitchen Oracle cards. Witch's Kitchen Oracle cards. What does Spirit want to leave us with today? Ooh, we have Cinnamon. My Life's Sweet, I think it's from Lana Del Rey. There's a song called My Life is Sweet Like Fucking Cinnamon. It's just a great song. Reignite. And I love that because that to me is telling me that you guys are going to reignite your power. You guys are going to come back. So if you're feeling down right now, if you're feeling like, just it can't get any worse, it's going to be sweet like cinnamon again. That's what I'm getting here. Your life is going to be sweet like freaking cinnamon. So just know that. Just know that. Okay, so this is right, Tarot of the Owls. Oh my God. You want to talk about a card that indicates sweet life? We've got the Nine of Cups. Hello. The Nine of Cups means you are sitting freaking pretty. You are sitting with all your 9 cups feeling fulfilled. I mean, this is actually a card of fulfillment. That's what the keyword should be on the Nine of Cups. Fulfillment. Your cup is filled. You're feeling fulfilled on your own too. So this doesn't necessarily indicate that, you're only feeling fulfilled because of another person. No, you are actually feeling really good on your own. And when you're feeling good on your own, you're going to start attracting a lot of amazing things. Now, Nine of Cups is also wish fulfillment. So if you guys have some sort of a wish, I'm getting here that there will be an opportunity for this wish to be fulfilled. So I did kind of get reunion for some of you guys. A connection could be reignited. There could still be life in a connection. There could still be something that's like not totally dead or over. Now, you're not meant to hang on to that and, not live your life because of that. But I feel like some of you guys need to know that there's something that's just not completely dead. There's still life in it. And it could be reignited at a later date. But perhaps this reignition will happen once you find your own internal happiness. That's awesome. Next one. Chili pepper. Yeah. We got some spice here. So these types of spices and herbs are used for very purposes of manifesting things very quickly, or getting things going, hopping up the energy. So see this? Ferocity. This right here, chili pepper, it's hot, baby. Cinnamon is sweet, but it's hot. I guess it's sweet if you add sugar to it, but these are both very hot energies. So I'm getting the message, something's coming in hot, and you won't even expect it when it happens. It's like, yes, you could be working on something or whatever, but it's like as you're minding your own business, something comes back just very quick and you didn't even expect it. It just surprises you. It feels like it comes out of the blue and you're just like, holy shit, it's hot. It's coming in hot. But I feel like you're coming back with the vengeance. I just got that. You're coming back with the vengeance. Oh my God, the Chariot. Yes. The Chariot is victory. It's success at its finest. It's Cancer's energy. To me, this can indicate your destined path. This could also mean that two people are on the same page, so they're able to work together and move that chariot along. So regardless, though, you're riding the victory parade. You're the owl. You've got somebody's pulling. It's not somebody's pulling you, but like you're able to sit back and relax because it's a job well done. Like you finally get recognized for your awesomeness. You get recognized for your achievements and you're rewarded. So success is yours. You're coming back hot, baby, and people are taking recognition and you're getting something amazing because of that energy. We have hemp expansion. Very cool. So this is, of course, like your world, everything is going to expand. Something is going to expand past its current point. So this tells me here that your life is going to move forward in very positive ways. It's just going to become better. It's going to change. It's going to be different. Wish fulfilled with Chariot. It's like a faded outcome. That's a faded outcome. Oh my gosh, the Emperor. The Emperor is Aries energy. You want to talk about hot? There it is. Fiery energy of Emperor. So the Emperor can be a masculine energy. So this could be about a masculine person in your life. Somebody that you see as a counterpart, yes. But this could also be about you residing in a position of power, you calling the shots. You're the shot caller. You're on your throne. Because I feel like something took you off your throne or has currently taken you off your throne. You will come back with a vengeance. You will come out on top. And we may not be able to see it. And it's interesting because I'm on the bottom of the deck. I've got the Judgment card. The Judgment card means something is brought back from the dead. That's you. But this is also about people from the past coming back and realizing that like they screwed up, and you getting some sort of major recognition and feeling so good. And it's like, gosh, I've always dreamed of this, but I never thought that this would happen. So for some of you guys, I'm getting here some blast from the past. Six of Cups person coming back, somebody that you feel insanely connected to, but you've also had like an excruciating exchange of energy with them as well, both positive and negative. So it's like soul changing, soul shifting, but it's all pushing you to it's like your destiny, your next step on this journey. So yeah, that's what we have, you guys. So it doesn't have to be about another person at all, but it can be. But regardless, you're coming back hot. You're in your position of power. You're on top. So however this reading started, it's ending with you being in a position of power. You basically calling the shots of your life and your destiny. So that's amazing. I love it. Anyways, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed that reading. And thank you guys so much for choosing to watch this reading with me. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.